Pounding had to start so deep inside my heart. The moment that our eyes embraced, and then the world switched on. A light shines from beyond, a spark igniting lovers' fate. And now it's clear to see that you were meant.
It is going to be my last night here.
A thread that binds and can't be torn.
I booked a rooftop reception. It's been 20 years.
Where
Come
I
with me now.
stand. Now I'll reach out my hand for you to lead me through the storm. And when darkness clouds the way, you'll take
My familiarity with it started with the meeting with Pablo Moline, the director and writer of the film. And I was taken right away with, first of all, the setting, Shell Beach, up in Northern California coast, and its characters, a basic love story of people that keep crossing each other's paths over different decades. So that in itself was pretty interesting to me. I think the most exciting challenge for me is having to come up with these ideas that span different decades, because of, each decade has its own, music that was a standout in that period. So the challenge is to come up with music that fits in those spots, but yet there has some kind of common theme to tie everything together. And that's a really fun kind of a challenge for a composer, to be able to take the different instrumentation and even production techniques in music from the different eras and kind of blend them to make one whole that works for the film. When I started working on the soundtrack for Shell Beach, the great thing that happened early on is that Pablo had a very definitive idea in mind, and a song in particular that he wanted to start the film out with, and that was because it started in the 70s. And his example was the Captain and Tennille's Love Will Keep Us Together, which was a big hit, great song, great uplifting message and track and music. And so the idea of, we will survive against all odds because love is taking care of us. We will make it through all the challenges. And so the song and title we came up with for this was, when I say we, that's myself and my daughter Sadie Rose. We co-wrote this. Is Love Will Always See Us Through. And that is the idea, that love will always see us through, the good times and the bad.
When I go out walking all by myself, I hear lovers talking, my heart waits on the shelf. Then I think about you and me, and this winding road ahead. Don't always know which way to turn, so I listen to my heart instead. It happens every time, your heart beats in my mind. I long to hold you, I should have told you, you gotta be mine, oh mine. Love will always see us through. Love will always see us through.
Well, with already having the theme in place of Love Will Always See Us Through, we kind of decided to go with that doo-wop 70s style approach, which I had a lot of fun with because I love the music and of the 70s. That song that stuck out to me was Good Lovin'. For inspiration, it just kind of has that really upbeat, happy vibe. And this is a different approach from what I'm used to, from the style I'm used to writing in. So I had a lot of fun with that. Also, just working with my dad on this song, we kind of bounced ideas back and forth and seemed to really be on the same page with the vision of it. So it was a lot of fun.
Then I think about you and me, and this winding road ahead. Don't always know which way to turn, so I listen to my heart instead.
I really loved the theme of the film, just with it being set on the beach. It was pretty inspiring just to be able to paint that picture and write about these two kids that are meeting and just where their lives go throughout the film. And yeah, just being able to use my imagination to make it relatable for viewers as well.
When the summers are coming and you're still blue, and you feel like a running, that ain't what you should do. No need for loneliness, I'm always by your side. Oh, baby, give your heart a rest.
I guess, like I said, with it being relatable because it's a love story, and also having a unique spin on that, it was pretty natural for me to come up with some good lyrics that would tie in, you know, these characters meeting as children, and it kind of following them into their early adulthood and then later in life.
I miss you, Peter.
There's no doubt about it. Music has its own language. It tells its own story. And combined with images, it can transport us to incredible realms. In the movie business, we often say, if there's no script, there's no movie. And that is true. But I would add to that, if there's no music, then there's no inspiration to write that script in the first place. One of the great privileges of this project has been working with Michael O'Neill. As a director, you are always thinking about rhythm, not just the rhythm of the edit, but that emotional rhythm of the story. And what Michael does is extraordinary. He listens to that scene before the scene exists. He catches that feeling underneath the words, the mood that lives between the lines of the script. And he transforms all that music that doesn't just accompany the image, it completes it. So there's a term that we use in film, it's called temp music, where during the editing process you place an existing music as a placeholder to guide the tone. Most composers then come in and work around that. Michael works differently. He goes back to the source, to the story, to the characters, and builds from there. That's a rare instinct. That is musicianship meeting storytelling. And I gotta be honest, I'll be honest with you, I mean, I wish I had the talent. Shell Beach has been developed with 3 different production scripts. We don't know yet which one will be greenlit, but one thing that we know for certain, whichever the story will tell, it will be as memorable as the music that is already been written for it. And in a way, the music is already telling us where this film wants to go.
Jay, is it you?
Peter?
It happens every time. Your heart beats in my mind. I long to hold you. I should have told you. You're gonna be mine, oh mine. Love will always see us through. Love will always see us through. Love will always see us through. Will always see us.